Many people were startled when one-week method of realizing the true me came out. Spiritual enlightenment is something difficult to achieve even if you practice it for all your life. So, the one-week method received a lot of attention, and the true me goes with the tide. These days, 1 week seems like a long time. It is often narrowed down to 1 minute or 1 second method. Of course, there have been the sudden realization in Buddhism, but in fact, to achieve it takes long training and hard work. Thus, the quick method is a good news to everybody. How is the quick method possible? It results from the concept of the true me in Hinduism. It becomes possible if we combine the concept of I do not know with the premise that the true me is the spiritual enlightenment. In other words, according to the definition of spiritual enlightenment, the time to achieve it can be reduced to the minimum. Why don't we try to realize the true me by this method? Let's enter the world of the true me from now on. Let's take a pencil as example. Find a pencil or ballpoint pen around you and look at it. Take a deep breath and look again. Yes, now it is. Now you obtain the spiritual enlightenment. This is the quick method of realizing the true me. When you hear it, you will be confused. The true me teachers explain as follows. The moment you saw the pencil for the first time, you didn't make any interpretation. In this way, everything is reflected in your mind like a pencil. This is the essence of the universe as it is, and it is called true me. By the way, you habitually give interpretation to the pencil. By attaching information to the pencil and recognizing it, it fell from the true me and became the present fake me. When you look at the information that comes in through your 5 senses, as they are without interpretations, this is the true me and spiritual enlightenment. From this point of view, true me and fake me coexist in you. If you are not swayed by interpretations or ideas, you are always awake as a Buddha. It is this logic that makes 1 minute or 1 second method possible. What do you think about this? Do you think you can obtain the spiritual enlightenment by this method? Then let's try it right now and stay in the true me state. Again, pay attention to the screen. When you look at the pencil, take a deep breath and try to be dazed, even for a moment. If this doesn't work, imagine that you don't know anything and put your mind down. I don't know anything, repeat like mantra. Now, through I don't know, your consciousness is formatted. All the knowledge I had accumulated since I was born disappeared, and I regained the eyes of a newborn baby. Now, look at the object on the screen again in this state. I'm just looking at this object without a name or any information about it. If you don't get any interpretation, even for a moment, you obtain the spiritual enlightenment. The moment the interpretation is lost, you become the whole consciousness, and this state is the true me. When you interpret, the scope of I is created, and all kinds of limitations, including life and death, follow. So, if you purely reflect information coming in through the five senses without interpretation, you will exist beyond life and death. This is the common way of realizing the true me. Is this a right way? Don't interpret means don't use your thoughts. If you don't think that is the true me and spiritual enlightenment, then what about animals, plants, and even inorganic substances that don't think? Do they all realize the spiritual enlightenment? If you do not use your thoughts, you will become like a stone, but enlightenment will never come. Nature has evolved in a way to use thought, which goes against the second law of thermodynamics. Siddhartha realized the spiritual enlightenment by using thoughts so well. A true practice takes its course in using your thoughts well, and that is why deep wisdom has been so emphasized in Buddhism. However, almost all monks turn to the direction of getting rid of thoughts in spiritual practice. It is because many famous Taoists, Buddhist monks, great masters of the past have done this, so we follow them without any doubt. But what do you gain by this method? It is the ignorant stubbornness of believing that the experience of a formatted thought is the spiritual enlightenment. If you stop interpreting the information coming in through your five senses, of course, you will get a sense of the whole consciousness by diluting your thoughts. You feel the sense of the universe by escaping the self's prison. But what the hell is that feeling? What can you gain by feeling that feeling 100 times? The peace of mind. The spiritual practice is not about gaining peace, it is about knowing the truth. The peace of mind obtained by suppressing thoughts in this way is not true peace. The true peace comes from the awareness of how all things begin and exist and the true meaning of my existence. Enjoying the peace of mind without knowing the truth is just a kind of anesthesia, brainwashing, and faith. Humanity's long experiences gave us two important ways. One of them is an analgesic called true me that quickly relieves all the pain. Another is a treatment called anatta that solves the root cause of all existences. The painkiller of true me anesthetizes thoughts that cause pain, giving them rest. On the other hand, the treatment of anatta finds and solves the root cause of thought. Of course, the value of Hinduism's true me, which is a pain reliever, will be great if it is not exaggerated as a panacea. Are you still satisfied with the relieving of the true me that anesthetizes your thoughts? Why don't you try the cure of the anatta that Siddhartha left for mankind?